Because they're all
See the
day.
news weasel.
Well, at least you got liquor.
That's just true. I remember when my mom and dad had their.
Hey,
trips.
Nick Weasel.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, they wouldn't even buy me stuff. My mom and dad had 4,000 customers. We sent a bill to everyone every month. We'd sit there, my dad and I would sit there, write out the bills. And we wrote them out.
Yeah. I mean, the minutes from the last minute, where, yeah.
I don't know. They're done because I watched Kayla do them. In fact, I proofread them for her.
So, when is this good?
Well, I was hoping we could do away with it after tonight, but if we both are gonna be here.
Dude, is she over there making a fucking sandwich?
You mean you guys are taking a vacation?
Yeah, big one.
Well, then, okay, but then-
We'll all go together.
What's up, MA Audits?
Well, Ronnie, we,
MA Audits. Good to see you.
Me too, but there's gonna
What's
be-
going on, brother?
Especially with them two people.
Yeah, one right there, he's already. Oh. Are you okay?
Adding a little bud to her sandwich. What's up, Cheryl? Good to see you. MWK, man. Good to see you. Hope everybody's having a good week.
And so he came out of his jacket.
Mhm.
And he's got all these grants, he wants to write, and I said, you have to be very careful with that. You can't just start writing grants. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, Howard. How was your day?
What a beautiful day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, they said Carol.
I was working outside and it was pretty hot.
It's like 81 here this afternoon.
And it was 87 in Lamar.
Oh, geez. It's always hotter down there.
Mhm.
God, I hate this setup.
I do too. We'll put it back.
I concur.
Yeah, but I'm not
Yeah,
digging
a
it.
long ways is,
I'm not digging it at all.
I'm glad I bought a more mobile setup than usual.
You can find out.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Clear.
He is still in the hospital. They operated on his knee.
Thought it was just his shoulder and his arm.
Is that who fell?
Yeah, he blew out his knee, so they fixed it. They can't do his shoulder until his knee heals. But his shoulder is broke, his collarbone is broke. He broke like 4 ribs. He might have this is Mr. Clark. Yeah, he got like the brain bleed. He's. Uh-huh. Yeah, because he's on blood thinner. Mark said he's
What was he doing?
Just get the he's out of the car, just get them out.
He was getting blood, he was on the back of the car, and he had to step up on the curb and misstep or something around the ground.
What?
I'm going to rehab tomorrow. That's a mistake, we all know.
I didn't do that twice a week.
I know. Yesterday, she goes, I think this is stuff I could do at home. And I think it is. Mark said that they were looking at Ordway and Blue Street, Colorado.
Where do you sit now?
Whatever, we're just playing music over there.
In Pueblo, in my house.
Yeah,
Do
exactly.
you want to just grab it?
Come on over.
Down by road.
Yeah.
So. It's new.
Oh.
I did a memo on the special election. As you guys know exactly what to do. I don't know. Hear that? Right, either here or there, here, I guess, there's his stuff, so. Thanks.
Here in Goldman after I talk to you. What is? I don't want that.
Uh,
Maybe lemon juice.
I'll give this, thank you.
What do you,
I'm good, thank you very much.
would you care for lemon or carrot?
No thing.
Lemon?
That's okay.
Lemon or carrot, sir?
I do every once in a while, but when I do, I'm just,
Everybody think
it doesn't do me good.
Just like the baby, has nothing to do with you. You're just not that important in my life.
What that? That, I don't know.
Hi, my name is Dick.
Joe, did you file this motion modified?
Yes. Yes, he has signed
You
it.
filed this? Boy, he was the original petition. Okay. You know, we must have been on this line and we changed to his side of.
They're gonna take it down to courthouse tomorrow.
We'll call them.
I was so excited when I came in today because I thought there would be more Rice Krispie treats. The trash guys ate them all. I was like, oh, yeah. You know, when you get fired. I ate all the Rice Krispie treats. I was so sad. Oh.
Need the minutes.
No. Yeah.
Kayla. Do we have February 25th minutes?
Five or 10.
Huh? 5 or 10.
5, sorry.
What's going up, Canned Up Caveman, Cheryl, Gail?
Punks, Gates.
Yes.
Where do you want me to go?
Well, I'll have Kayla sit there and then I'll do, maybe that's what the change. I don't know, she's with the, you know, how to switch.
Was this meeting minutes?
Okay.
We're about to start here shortly, guys. Should be a good one.
The purpose of parliamentary law is to facilitate the smooth and orderly transaction of business in a meeting. At the end of the day, if the will of the assembly prevails,
Oh, it's working every day. What do we do? Passing to the TV, Robert's rules, a simple.
What's
10-minute
up, Smart?
run, show everyone how it's supposed to run. Hopefully we start doing that. Yeah, it's hard somewhere.
Over here.
the first rule is that only one member speaks at a time, and you must be recognized by the chair to speak. So how does a member seek recognition?
Maybe that's what it is. He doesn't listen.
Afro Man won in court today, y'all.
You know, that's it. Just let it coast for us. Yeah. Gotta get your Flintstones on.
That's what
Feet
they
up.
said. Nobody thought that was funny when I said it.
Tuck and roll.
And, very good.
Is she handing out pie?
You take them Tylenol?
That was fun.
I usually take them before the meeting.
No, I'm thinking about.
Giving the audience something to grow.
You pass those out. I asked her to pass those out like candy. For you.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
I'm not in. We're recruiting. I'm the.
I usually go in about a minute for trouble. We camped out. I'm like, Lord, this is fine.
I can take it.
What's up, Dream Chaser?
You got quite a crowd tonight. You don't only get this every time.
Ready?
602.
Okay, get those two, we're gonna start this meeting.
Yeah.
All the city to order. Please stand with me and say the pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Vicky, can you do roll call, please?
Gary Mackey,
Here.
Eric Robert, your Cody Broyles,
Here.
Ron Rusher.
Here.
Jay Kohler.
Here.
Cindy Carly here. And then our attorney, Steve Johnson's here, and me and Pippa. I'll call you back.
Good to see you, Bob.
It was just Claire said she's still alive. So, before we get started, I would like to make an announcement since everybody's here because of the election. Change of plans again today. It's changed every day for the last 3 weeks. Ask Vicky. We talked to Karen Goldman today. She is our state election official. And I talked to our lawyer today also. Because of the way our rules and our ordinances fall, this is what has to happen. Joe Roski and Jay Kohler will be on the board. They are the only two that supplied packets to run for the election. So we have 4 spaces that are open and only 2 people that gave us packets to run. Therefore, we have a resolution tonight we're going to pass to vacate our election. There's no reason to have an election if we don't have enough people to fill all the spaces. So we all agreed on that. Then what has to happen is before April 7th, which is election day, in primary election day in Colorado, we will have the space, I'm sorry, let me back up. Eric will be the only one that will be retained on the board besides the 2 new appointees. So there will be 3 of them. That leaves my position and 3 trustee positions open. Before April 7th, we must have letters of intent from everyone who would like to be on the board, and that we will have to appoint a mayor and 3 trustees, because if we only have just the 3 of them on the board, they can't conduct any business. They can't pay bills, they can't do anything. And we don't need to be in a special election, because that would throw us into a special election mode, and we don't want to do that either, because that's going to cost us a lot of money to do a special election, and it wastes a lot of time. And it's time that we need, because we need to be able to pay bills, supply water, supply our trash company with what they need to get everything going. We have to have that board in place. So Jay and I talked about it a little bit today, and we are going to ask the post office for a bulk rate. We're going to send a letter to every household in Sugar City, explaining that if you would like to run for office, we need a letter of intent. Those letter of intents have to be in the office before the end of day on March 31st, which is a Friday. What day is that? Is it Friday? No, the Tuesday. Yeah, I think you're right. It's a Tuesday. Our next scheduled meeting is April 1st. That way the board will have that day, all of us, to look at the letters, and we can actually make a recommendation, or we can put 3 people and a mayor on the board. So if you're interested in becoming a member of the council, I suggest you get your letter to Vicky or to Kayla before March 31st at the end of the day. So other than that, are there any questions? I mean, I know there's a lot of questions surrounding this. Yes, Kim?
Can the council explain so that everyone understands for the next week why this is happening? So that people understand that this could have been avoided.
Well, we took Karen Goldman's word for it. I mean, we talked to her a couple weeks ago, and we were doing what she had told us to do. And then our lawyer calls and says, I don't think this is right. So he got to looking into it, and he says she's wrong. So we put a call into her, and she immediately called us back. In fact, Jay was in the office when she called back today.
But
Yes.
did the council know that this was gonna be a problem before now? When you wrote the ordinances, that you can't write an ordinance and enforce it on yourself?
We didn't ever think about it. No, we didn't know. So we took her, she is the state election official, so we took her word for it. I mean, you know, she's supposed to be the know-all ruler of the town, and it didn't happen. So, and she did tell me that she was not correct with what she told us, because we actually sent her our ordinances. When they were adopted, we sent her everything she needed to know. And she did the homework, and she told Vicky has it in writing. Vicky has the emails from her that says this is what you do. So that's what we were doing. And then we found out today it was wrong. I'm just glad we found out today instead of further on down when we were in a mess that we couldn't fix. Like this is still, huh?
That's a good thing. I'm glad somebody was.
So, but anyway, so is there any other questions? Okay. So
What's up, Johnny B?
with that, we'll move on. The Robert's Rule of Order, the video, I think that is more of a workshop than a,
Well, the intention is to show everyone how the rules are supposed to work, and how it's one at a time. We all speak. Everybody gets a voice. Everyone gets to be heard. Robert's Rules of Order is something that is very old. I think it's like an 800-page book. This is a very, very condensed version that shows how we need to conduct business to avoid the chaos that has eaten this town alive for 2 years. So I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna hope everyone pays attention to it. With enough times, maybe some repetition, everyone will understand that this is not a personal attack stage. We all need to conduct city business here. Whatever your neighbor has against your neighbor is none of our problem. Our business is city business, policy. So I'm gonna ask everyone, myself included, we're all gonna start following these rules, or we're gonna try. And the people that won't let us complete this will be ruled the problem. Fair enough?
Hi, my name is Tim Wayne. I'm a professional parliamentarian, navigates around the country, helping organizations have better meetings. In my experience, members want two things in a meeting. They want their voices heard and their votes counted. And that is precisely the function of parliamentary, which is concerned with preserving the rules and protecting the rights of members. The purpose of parliamentary law is to facilitate the smooth and orderly transaction of business in a meeting. At the end of the day, if the will of the assembly prevails within the boundaries of the rules, I know I've done my job. Most meetings are governed by over 700 pages of rules in parliamentary law, which I will now sum up in 3 minutes. Needless to say, this is not intended to be a thorough review of the rules, but merely a brief summary that merely skims the surface of parliamentary law. But I hope you'll find it helpful. I'll start with some of the basic rules of debate. The first rule is that only one member speaks at a time, and you must be recognized by the chair to speak. So how does a member seek recognition? In a large meeting, a member rises or goes to a designated microphone stand and says, "Madam President," or "Mr. Chairman," as the
Get
case
him, you
may be.
people.
The chair then recognizes the
Get 'em.
member by saying, "The chair recognizes the member," or "The chair recognizes the delegate at microphone 1," or "The chair recognizes Commissioner Johnson," whichever is most appropriate based on the size and nature of the meeting. In small boards and committees,
Maybe he needs
members
a
may
link.
raise their hand to be recognized instead of standing or going to a microphone. But in any
Maybe.
case, once recognized by the chair, the member has the exclusive right to be heard at that time. That means that no one can interrupt you to rebut what you're saying or to add their own comments to the debate. When a member is finished speaking in debate, that member sits back down, or in a small board or committee, that member might end his comments by saying, "Thank you, Madam President." Other members can then seek the floor and be recognized by the chair. And the chair must recognize any member who seeks the floor while entitled to it. Next, debate must be germane to the pending motion. So the motion comes first, then debate must be confined to the merits of that motion. This means that anything that is said in debate must relate to whether or not the pending motion should be adopted. It would not be in order to talk about another motion that came up earlier in the meeting, or a motion that's scheduled to come up later in the meeting. And comments on any other unrelated topic or issue are not in order, while this motion is immediately pending. Any comment on any other matter is simply idle discussion, which is a major hindrance to the transaction of business. Once debate is finished on the pending motion, it is put to a vote. Then the assembly moves to the next item of business, where debate will be in order on the next main motion placed before the assembly before it is put to a vote. Now let's take a quick look at how the rules of debate apply to an amendment. Whenever a main motion is made and seconded, the chair states the question on it, thereby placing it before the assembly for consideration. At that point, it is the immediately pending motion. It can then be debated by the members. If at some point a member makes an amendment to that motion, and if the amendment is seconded, the chair then places the amendment before the assembly for consideration, and the amendment becomes the immediately pending motion. So debate on the amendment is in order. However, debate on the main motion is not in order at this time, since debate must be confined to the amendment while it is the immediately pending motion. After debate on the amendment is finished, it is put to a vote, and then the main motion once again becomes the immediately pending motion.
What's up,
And once
Oklahoma?
again, debate on the main motion is in order. Next, debate alternates between those in favor and those opposed. So the chair might say, "The last speaker spoke in favor of the motion. Would any member like to speak against the motion?" This practice of alternating back and forth keeps the debate balanced, but it can also save the assembly time. For example, if 15 members are prepared to speak in favor of a motion, they will tend to do just that if the chair simply continues to ask whether there is any debate, even if there are only 2 members who wish to speak against the motion. But if the chair alternates between those in favor and those against, then he will recognize a member to speak in favor And when the member is speaking in debate, the chair will say, "The last speaker spoke in favor of the motion. Would any member like to speak against the motion?" The chair then recognizes a member to speak against, and when that member is finished speaking, the chair continues alternating in this fashion, asking each time for a member on the opposite side of the last speaker. Soon, the chair will say, "The last debate was in favor. Is there any debate against?" There will be no answer to the chair's call from the two members who already spoke against it, since a member cannot make a second speech on the same question the same day until every member who desires to speak on it has had an opportunity to do so once. This also means the members who have already spoken in favor of the motion cannot speak again until all those who wish to speak have had an opportunity to speak once. But
Not
in our
ignoring
example,
you people.
there are many others who do wish to speak in favor, but none that wish to speak against. So, since there is no debate in opposition, the chair will say, "Is there any further debate in favor?" And after a few more speeches in support of the motion, with the chair calling for opposing debate after each turn and getting no response, those who had planned to speak in favor will discover that they don't all need to speak in support of the motion, since there doesn't seem to be considerable opposition. And this allows the assembly to more quickly move to a vote. Now, to be clear, if all 15 members still want to speak in favor, they have that right. But from a practical standpoint, after a few unopposed speeches supporting the motion, it's unlikely all of them will find it necessary to continue piling on support. The same is true when many members wish to speak against a motion and they discover no one is speaking in favor. Next, all debate is through the chair. When speaking in a meeting, members address all their comments to the chair instead of addressing another member directly. This is because if a member is
Who
specifically
speaks to
talking
a
another
chair?
member, it can start to
God,
feel like a
crazy.
private conversation that excludes the rest of the assembly. This can also lead to other private conversations popping up in the meeting, leading to a breakdown of decorum and order, which results in an unproductive meeting. Remember that what is said in debate is for the benefit of all the members in attendance. This is why all remarks are addressed to the chair. Also, when someone addresses you specifically, you have a natural tendency to want to respond immediately, and even to engage in a dialogue with that person. And
Yeah.
if it's disagreeing with your position, it starts to feel personal if the comments are directed specifically to you. So a member would not address another member in debate and say, "Bob, you're right about needing to raise money. But you know you aren't going to be able to get volunteers for this. Who's going to want to come out in the snow to wash cars?" Instead,
Yeah.
after obtaining the floor, the member would address the chair and say, "Madam President, I agree with the last speaker. A fundraiser is a good idea. But I don't think having a car wash in December will work. It'll be nearly impossible to get volunteers to wash cars in the freezing cold." Next is a rule that must always be strictly enforced. A member cannot speak against another member in debate. Members should always keep in mind that it is the motion that is being debated, not the maker of the motion, and not any member who spoke in favor or against the motion. If the chair hears any derogatory comment made about a member, the chair must immediately interject by saying something like, "The chair will remind the member that any comments against another member are not in order." And if any member uses any derogatory terms in regard to another member, such as lie, liar, or fraud, the chair must immediately interject by saying, for example, "The chair will advise the member that those comments are not in order in debate." Now I'd like to turn to a time-saving mechanism in parliamentary law known as unanimous consent, which all members should be aware of. This is when the chair says, "If there is no objection," then explains what will happen if there's no objection. For example, the chair might say, "If there's no objection, $50 shall be donated to the ABC Foundation." The chair then asks, "Is there any objection?" If no member objects, the chair
Okay.
says, "Since there is no objection, $50 shall be donated to the ABC Foundation." By using unanimous consent in this way, the chair skips the formal steps involved in handling the motion. The principle is that when there's no opposition to taking a certain action or adopting a certain motion, there's no need for the assembly to take up its time with the formal process. This is a valid method of adopting a motion in parliamentary law because any member has the right to object. So, how does a member object? Well, when the chair says, "Is there any objection?" or at any time when it is clear that the chair is asking for unanimous consent, a member simply says, objection, or I object. A member doesn't need to be recognized to object,
Overruled.
and the member doesn't have to provide a reason for objecting. When there is an objection, the chair simply follows the formal process for handling the motion. When a member objects, it isn't necessarily the proposed action or the adoption of the motion that the member is objecting to. The member is simply objecting to skipping the formal steps. Next, I'd like to briefly cover a motion in parliamentary law called previous question, which is sometimes informally referred to as calling the question. This motion is designed to end debate and bring the pending question to an immediate vote, but it is often misused and often misunderstood. There is a misconception that while a motion is being debated, a member can just shout out, I call the question, or simply question, and that this brings debate to a halt and forces the chair to put the pending motion to an immediate vote. This is not how the motion works. Let's take a look at some key characteristics of the motion so that we can better understand how it does work. The motion can be made by any member who has the floor. This means that a member can't just shout out previous question. You have to be recognized by the chair before you can make the motion. In other words, it has to be your turn to speak in order for you to move the previous question. Also, the motion previous question requires a second. So if it doesn't receive a second, then it simply dies for lack of a second, and debate continues on the pending motion. Also, the motion previous question is not debatable. So when it is moved and seconded, the chair simply puts it to an immediate vote. And whether it is referred to by its formal name, previous question, or whether a member says, I move to end debate, or simply says, enough talking, let's vote already. In any of these cases, any motion to limit or end debate requires a 2/3 vote for adoption. And the chair should always ensure that the assembly is clear on the effect of adopting such an order. This has been a very quick look at a few of the rules that assist the members in transacting business in a meeting. I encourage you to continue your parliamentary education by taking advantage of the many resources available on our site, including the premium videos and training courses. Hope this helps.
Hope it helped, guys.
I believe we can all agree that Cindy is the chair as the mayor. So if we all conduct ourselves through one person,
Chair.
the personal attacks can stop. We can get to business. Cindy?
Thank you. Do we have any for an executive session that anyone knows of? I guess we would agree with.
Over employees? Yes.
You have to be careful when you speak about employees in executive session.
They have to be invited.
Okay, so we should table that.
Or is there the employees in the executive session, look at that.
Yes. Got
That's.
They have.
That's fine. We can get to the next meeting.
We're going to table the discussion we were gonna have with the executives. The next thing is the approval of the minutes for February 25th. I think everybody has a copy of it, as I call for a motion to approve those. Thank you. Second,
Michael's got a great idea.
Fired up, Michael.
I will say.
Uh-huh.
Gary, second.
Gary second. Oh, I'm sorry, Gary. didn't-
I'm sorry, I should have spoke of.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Shame.
And Eric abstained because he
He
was,
was.
changes or additions to the agenda. We do need to add under new business F. And it's the swearing in of the two new members. We also need to add on number B, we not only need to talk about truck 10, but about truck 7.
Seven. No.
What else? there anything else that anybody would like to add or?
Are you adding information that was redacted off of the vacated agenda from last time?
Yeah.
So time clock collections and Tracy Reeser, no?
That's, I think that'll all fall under our table disorder.
Okay.
That's the news weasel up front and center, guys.
Okay. If those are the only two things, can I call for a motion to approve the changes to the agenda? Eric made the motion second,
I second.
Joe second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. We'll move to public comments. Kim? You're first.
Public comment?
Are you sure? Okay. Angel?
Will you come to the podium, please?
So many of you know that I have had problems in town with people tell take my dog somewhere else, go away with my dog and leave my dog at home or get lost or et cetera, et cetera. I'm here to let everyone know the dog is my service animal and he will be coming with me to all meetings and to almost everywhere that I go. So be informed. I don't want to hear any more flack that he doesn't belong, he can't come in. Legally, he does belong and legally he can come in, and that's all. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. You want to talk about, Sam's gonna talk about water first.
Are we done with public comment?
Huh?
Are we done with public comment?
No.
Well, he's signed in. Do you want to say anything for public comment?
Oh,
Yeah, he's on,
Oh, okay. Thank you, Sam.
sign in. You're
he's on our business agenda.
I just wanted to hear your voice twice. That's all it was. I'm sorry. Scarlett.
So, and just addressing a comment that was made a little bit earlier that we didn't know about, the thing here with the election. You and I had a conversation a little bit ago and I forewarned all of you about this and I was told that I was wrong. And
I thought you were wrong.
and that we would be speaking to Karen Goldman. And poor Karen, if anybody knows, and Cindy and I both know, because we've worked with Karen in previous elections, that poor woman is swamped with every election, city, county, state, during election season. So it's gonna take a while to get back to her. So I want on the record that it shows that unfortunately, council was told about this months prior. I believe it was January when we spoke. And I tried to tell you guys and I was told that I didn't know what I was talking about. So I don't appreciate like not being at least heard. Like I understand that we have differing opinions, but I wish.
And I thought the same thing that you did.
I wish that I had been heard better from not just the mayor, but the council as a whole. So this is just a whole across the board. Because while I am not the smartest tool in the shed, I'm not also the dullest tool in the shed. So I'm just letting you guys know that no, you were told back in January what needed to happen. And now we come to find out I was actually right because I went to those trainings. I did all of the things. So thank you.
And like I said, I took her word for it 3 or 4 weeks ago because that's what she told us that she is supposed to be the guru. So because I did agree with you.
Yeah.
When we spoke.
Yep.
So, and then she told me that basically I was wrong. So I thought maybe I was wrong because I'm not an election official. That's not my job to know that. So, but thank you. I appreciate it.
Are we on public comment right now?
My comments that, when I was looking at a couple of things that didn't get, discussed. The, mosquito mitigation and also.
I can actually address that in my report. So I will do that.
Who's next?
Yeah, that's it. That's all for public.
Sure, we have others.
Oh. sorry.
Whoa,
I'm
put the
sorry.
muscle away,
We
News
also have
Weasel.
John DeNicola. I'm not sure if others.
Scare
like
somebody.
Suggestion.
Oh, see, I don't like this because I can't see what's going on over there.
Yeah, I think next time we'll move the TV over centered for everyone.
So John will go right after Marlena. So, okay.
Go ahead, Matt.
Hi, the last time I was here, I've only been to 3 meetings, I think. The 10 years I've been paying taxes. And they're both under your watch, Cindy, but, Crystal threatened to F me up, and that's on 4 different cameras, and none of y'all cared. None of you. It's on 5 videos. Nobody cared. Now, if I threatened to do that to anybody here, wouldn't I be escorted out?
Nobody was escorted out during this week.
I'm saying, but it's okay for her to say that she's gonna F me up. That's what I'm saying. I pay taxes for 10 years. She doesn't rent or own. And it's okay for,
I don't think this is the forum where we should address.
pardon me, it's a felony. I'm disabled and an elderly.
You'll have to call the sheriff.
They should call the sheriff's office and file.
Okay, well, it's against, Colorado statute 189-106. Colorado statute 183-206, 189-111, it's a felony. And I think she shouldn't even be here.
They openly can't stop her from coming.
She doesn't even live here.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I'm sorry, guys. Just like about.
And we are not following it. Please get control of the meeting, Cindy.
So, okay, that's the end of the public comments. Oh, I'm
Nope.
sorry. I'm sorry. I forget what we've got this. John, can you hear me?
Mr. DeNicola?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
So,
3 minutes.
I got a couple of issues. First, I have a couple of outstanding core requests. One of them is especially interesting because one of them entails videos that were taken by Mr. Roberts after the alleged break-in of Town Hall. Those are public records, and as of yet, I have yet to receive them. I'm going to put the city, the town of Sugar City on notice. For every day that my core request is late, I charge $75 a day per violation on my core request. That is nothing but a demand. Those records that he created, if he had destroyed them, I expect Mr. Johnson, being an officer of the court, to file charges under 18-8-114, which would be the abuse of public records and or destruction of public records. I hope I'm making myself kind of crystal clear here, because, you know, you guys seem to think that you're toying with somebody that doesn't know the law, and I clearly do. I'm tired of playing games. Also, we also have pictures that were taken and sent to a worker in the town hall that the mayor knew about. And as a matter of fact, I believe they call them dick pics. So I also requested them, not because I want them, but to prove that you guys have on your fire department, your volunteer fire department, these people that seem to preying on folks, whether they be sex offenders or what have you, seems to be the way to go. You also haven't fired the CDL driver with the sex offender registry. You know, the 54-year-old gentleman. Yeah, we all wouldn't know about him. And you know, you guys may think you can turn a blind eye, but again, if that clown reoffends, you know who's on the hook? You guys, because you've been warned, not once, but twice. Fix the issues. I want those requests filled.
I can't see that one.
Oh, because my, some of them back.
No, you're gonna have to go to the end of the line because.
Oh, that's fine, that's fine.
Um. Does anybody else have their hand up?
Looks like Marissa Jackson here.
Who?
Marissa Jackson.
You're on the agenda. Marissa?
Marissa, go ahead. Can you hear us, Marissa?
I apologize, technical difficulty. Sugar City isn't struggling because of bad luck. It's struggling because of bad leadership. At some point, the excuses run out. When a town starts falling apart, services failing, concerns ignored, and officials dodging accountability, that's not a coincidence. That's management. The people of this town pay taxes for competence, not chaos. They deserve leadership that can actually manage a budget, maintain infrastructure, and respond to public without acting like scrutiny is a. Speak clear. When officials only start paying attention after things hit a breaking point, that's not leadership, that's damage control. So here is the real question. Who's being held accountable? Because right now, it looks like the people running things expect the public to just sit down, stay quiet, and accept the decline. That's not how this works. If leadership won't step up, then it's time for outside oversight to step in. Because the people of Sugar City deserve better than excuses, deflection, and a town that's being ran to the ground.
Guys, you should ask them.
Anyone else?
I have a comment. I just can't figure out how to put my hand up on the phone.
Go ahead, sir.
Okay, I just wanted to tell Cindy thank you for lying to me twice. I greatly appreciate that. I also wanted to put everybody on notice that she's about to cost the town.
What?
Is there a difference between a crackhead and a pedophile?
So,
I don't think there is.
I think they have the same
Marissa,
weight.
can you please mute your mic?
Marissa, can you mute your microphone? Go ahead, sir.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna repeat myself because I don't know how much you heard with the background noise. But I just want to thank Cindy for lying to me twice. I wanted to put everybody on notice that she is about to cost the town. Well, your whole board's about to cost the town because apparently they don't know the meaning of pro se. Just wanted to give you that FYI. Wanted to tell you that our man News Weasel over there, he's watching for us. We've got eyes everywhere. Thanks, News Weasel. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night.
Anyone else?
Okay.
He's pissed. He turned so red. Look at
One
him.
of my problems.
Ah,
is,
he's mad.
Lifting my items for hours. And, how would I think, Cindy, that you would help me in any kind of way when your car's over there? That's the only meth house we have in the neighborhood. When I moved in, there was like 8 of them. That's the only one left. How do I know that? I've heard it from your brother and everybody that works for the town. And your car's there. Well, why would you help me with this semi? Or why would you help me with Crystal? Threatening me, threatening to F me up when she's old enough to be my kid or my grandkid. Why would you help me do any of it? Because the only reason she's here now is because of you, isn't it?
I don't think why she's here.
I got your car in her yard at
Yeah,
the
I
best.
know, because she, car.
Well,
My
if you're
car's in my
trying-
shop right now getting fixed.
You're supposed to put your hand up.
I
and
did.
say,
I
"Excuse
did.
me,
I'm
talk to us."
Please, everyone, one at a time. Only the person at the podium speaks to the mayor. Otherwise, it breaks down.
Stuff that's not civic, because you guys are breaking all these other rules,
That's,
you know, but it's okay for her to do it.
moving on. After public comment,
You know, we can meet our maker any day, you and I, and that's how you wanna meet your maker, acting the way you're
That's
acting
fine.
right now. Okay, good luck with that.
Sam, you're up.
That's enough. All comments go to the mayor. Mr. Wilson, I believe we're ready to move on.
No, Eve is on the agenda.
It's on the agenda. It's on the agenda.
I got on the agenda.
Okay. Give me something.
I just wanted to hear his voice twice.
I went to Aqua, they has their annual meeting
Yes, sir.
and we went together, voted in new officers, 2 of them. We do have a water shortage this year, snowpack. It's gonna be around 60% and it's dropping more and more. We're historic lows. I mean, they haven't recorded this low a snowpack at this time ever been recorded. Ever. And with these warm days and stuff, it's gonna get ugly.
No fast.
I got a hold of Southeast.
It's all good, Marissa.
And I went over and talked to Aqua. Southeast says we used 138 acre feet of water. We're allowed 200, and I believe it is 85 acre feet of water behind the Pueblo Dam. Now,
Is that for 25?
that's for this year behind the dam.
It's already?
Yes, this comes due in June.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
We have to top up the money for the project water that the town is gonna buy. And we need to keep our augmentation water up to around that 285 acre feet.
Okay.
I don't think, personally, I don't think they're gonna lease us the full 100. I'm gonna say 142 acre feet is what I kind of got penciled in. But if we put in for it, make them say no, but you can only get 80 acre feet. Or whatever the
Yeah, these they'll
Yeah,
send us a
process
letter
is
back, right? They'll
Yeah.
send us a letter to tell us how much we could have.
no, we already got that.
Everywhere.
Oh, okay.
It don't tell you how much you can have. They're requesting that you get by with the least amount of water that you can. But I'm a greedy person. I feel like if our account is full and something happens, this drought continues, next year we may only get 20% of the water. The feds do not care if you run out of water. We had that problem here 4 years ago or 5. And they was actually gonna shut the wells down, which would put everybody out of water. And they have the right to do that. We can't stop them. So we have to have the augmentation water set there. Now, the augmentation water this year is gonna be $21.90 an acre foot. I figured that out at $3,022.20, I believe is what it's gonna be for the 142 acre feet of water.
Okay.
And
Where do we have to have that in to?
thinking it's June 10th, I can look at the paperwork at the end. I'm sure Vicky's got a copy of it there. You still got a copy, Vicky, of that paperwork from Southeast?
Yeah, I do have it. Does
Okay.
that go to Pueblo Board of Water Works?
No, it goes to Southeast Colorado Water District. That's who that goes to. The only, Pueblo Board of Water Works is the ones that they're pushing for this conduit.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get started on that tonight.
Okay.
Because that's, I'll be honest with you, I've looked into the Pueblo, where this whole conduit and it's a fraud. Yes.
100%.
And Eads is already pulled all the way out.
Did Lamar pull out too?
Huh?
Lamar?
No,
Not
the
Lamar.
thing is nobody should pull out until they absolutely have to. Because if they change the rules or something happens where they're coughing up with the money and stuff, don't cut our own throats.
Yeah.
You know, wait till it comes down to the nut cutting, then do it.
Okay.
But my biggest thing is now is the water, the augmentation, so that we all got drinking water and bathing water. And I'll keep on top of this because we need to make sure this gets paid for. They want their money up front,
Mhm.
you know,
It's due by June 10th, right?
That's good.
and I don't know when Agua has their state meeting. Vicky, have you got anything on that yet?
Not yet.
When they do, I would like to attend. I ain't gonna have Sugar City pay for it though. I would like to, because I would like to attend it. And I'll pay for it myself in my own motel room for me and Grace.
Okay.
But I would like to attend it, and that's up to you board members. But you know, I'll talk to the city a dime. I'll pay for it out of my pocket because I think I need to stay on top, or somebody needs to stay on top of this water.
Mhm.
We don't need to be running out.
You know, and that's. But I wanted to bring that.
When you're ready, start calling me. Let's sit down more.
Yeah, well, Vicky will get more of a report on when that, and I'm thinking it comes in June.
I
I'm
was gonna
thinking.
say, I think it's in the summer.
It's
Yeah,
like
somewhere.
$500 to attend this meeting.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's why I say I'll pay for it out of my pocket.
Oh, outstanding. Thank you, sir.
For me to attend, me and Grace to attend.
Gotcha.
You know, if the town wants to send somebody else, that's your dime. But I'll bring back all the reports from them, like I did the last time. And the whole 9 yards.
All right.
And I think that's about all the water that I need to discuss with you. And as soon as I hear more, I'll get with you. I hear more on the conduit, I'll get with you.
Okay.
And I'm at you folks' lead.
I
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you much.
So next we're going to look at the resolution to cancel the election. So we can read it for me. I want you to read it up.
All right, resolution number,
She's right under here. She's right there.
resolution number 2026-001, a resolution pursuant to CRS 31-10-507 in the town of Sugar City Municipal Code 2.68.010, canceling election. Whereas the Board of Trustees of Town of Sugar City regular municipal election is April 7th, 2026, and whereas the election was properly noticed and Ordway New Error, and whereas CRS 31-10-507 provides that the municipality may provide the cancellation of an election by ordinance where there are not more candidates than offices to be filled. At the election, at the close of business on the 64th day before the election, and where election of persons to office is the only matter on the ballot, and whereas the Board of Trustees of the Town of Sugar City previously adopted an ordinance as Sugar City Municipal Code 2.68.010, providing that the Board of Trustees may cancel election by a resolution after receiving certification from the town clerk that fewer candidates existed than the number of offices to be filled. And whereas Vicky Bauer, Town of Sugar City Town Clerk, has delivered to the Board of Trustees certification that on the 60-day period of the date prior to the election, candidates existed for the three, why does it say four?
Oh, it should be 2. Because I'm sorry.
So we need to make an
That
amendment.
3 needs to be made 2. And the 4, because there's 4 trustee seats and only 2 people ran or got petitions.
Now therefore be resolved by the Board of Trustees of the Town of Sugar City as follows. 1, the Board of Trustees received proper certification from the Town of Sugar City Town Clerk at the close of business on the 62nd day prior to the date of regular municipal election set for April 7th, 2026. There were not more candidates than offices to be filled. The Board of Trustees finds that conducting of an election with no more candidates than office wastes resources of the Town of Sugar City and provides no benefit to the citizens of the town. Number three, the Board of Trustees cancels the regular municipal election set for April 7th, 2026, and orders the town clerk to publish notice of the cancellation in Ordway New Era and post notice of cancellation at the municipal polling place and one other location within the town of Sugar City in order to inform the electors. Four, adopted and approved this 18th day of March 2026.
Need a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion to approve with the amendment.
I'd like to add an additional amendment.
Okay,
Cancellation was spelled calculation
oh,
in number 3, second line.
calculation should be cancellation.
Yes.
Still pass it or? Yes, we could still pass it, yeah. And then on number 2, the that candidate should be that, not that. Right. There,
So number one.
or number 1, I'm sorry, number 1. That should be that, or them. They're not work candidates, but then opposite.
Yes.
So with those few, changes. Did I get a second? Eric, second. Can we roll call this, Vicky?
I'm sorry.
Roll call.
Jay,
Yes.
Gary Massey,
Yes.
Cody Broyles,
Yes.
Eric Roberts,
Yes.
Ron Rusher,
Yes.
Cindy Carly.
Yes. I'm going to ask that we move E up to B, because she. Since it's been Jeff to that movie, changing, E with number B.
Letter B,
Just-
D to B.
I have no objections.
Next.
I don't have that.
Does anybody have a suggestion? Okay, E.
You're not gonna see me here, so I don't know.
Okay. I believe,
Okay, I've got 3 different topics. There. The first one is called the Lincoln update. Are we going to have?
I'm sure we will.
Do you have any idea of what to do?
We will have to get with the trash guy.
Okay. So you know what time maybe it will be.
It'll be the same, it'll be the, don't we do it?
Friday,
Saturday,
Saturday, and half a
Saturday,
day
probably
Sunday.
Sunday, I
Yep.
think is what we usually do.
Yep.
All right. Next question. I would like to put in a fence. Is a survey mandatory?
A survey is not mandatory, but you have to leave another easement. So that we can have access to the alley and like to your water heater and things like that.
and call 811 before you dig.
Yeah, you can't put the fence in until you call 811 so they can locate your lines. So you don't accidentally hit a water line or something. So you'll have to do that, and we could help you if you need help with that.
Can you tell me on the? If I don't have to have the survey, how do I know how far back the easement is?
Well, we can, Vicky and Kayla could tell you when you go in the office. I think it's 5 feet or 10 feet.
Or alleyway.
5?
15 from the middle, I thought. Right? 15 from the middle?
Oh, it's 15 feet from the middle of the alley to your, where you can put the fence.
Okay. All right. How do I know what my easement would be for the people who live next door to me, the Mackies?
Get a survey.
You'd have to get a survey
Now,
for that.
now we'd have to survey. The only thing we're worried about is the back line and to your water here.
Okay, but
Did I bring this up, sir? Trustee.
there are some fence posts on that side, but two posts that were a fence. and somebody took out everything that's posts, and I just used those posts as a marker.
Are they your posts, do you know?
Yes,
Yeah, then yeah, you can use those if they're your posts.
and I understand that on the corner of Nebraska and Washington, they have to be able to see the people coming down the road, have to be able to see to get
Yes.
one of the corners, not hit it.
Yes.
3 feet, the fence right there would have to be 3 feet.
Well, I was thinking chain link so they can see through.
Oh, then you're
Oh,
perfect,
that
yeah,
would be good.
that'll work.
Okay. All right, and a permit. Do I? need-
We have a fence permit. We have not been charging for it. But we have just so that we kind of know who's putting up fences so we can watch the easements and make sure that easements are being met. That's the only reason we've been handing those out.
Okay.
So I would suggest you come and get one so that if there is a question, we can help you with it.
All right, is there a cost?
No. Right, Vicky? For fence permits, there's no cost, right?
I would have to look in the new municipal code book.
I don't think there is.
I'll check it out.
Yeah,
Because we
we'll
have.
check for sure, but I don't believe there is a cost.
Okay, on the south side, I have those 3 telephone poles. So I know that I can't go on the other side of them, but how far do I need to go from them? to where-
Are they telephone poles or electric poles?
They're electric poles. They're Black Hills.
That's something you'd have to get
That's-
with Black
So
Hills.
you'll have to call Black Hills because they're kind of touchy about
Ain't
their
gonna,
poles.
ain't gonna let you touch the pole.
No, they don't want you touching their poles.
Okay. All right, so. And the height of the fence, I suppose that there's no restriction on that,
6 feet. 6 feet,
6 feet.
6,
yes, ma'am.
okay. I'd like to put those things that they have around the water tower, those angle bars. I'd like to put those, is that gonna be a problem?
Your fence, ma'am.
Replacing these.
Mhm.
Only problem with the price per him. Or climb over it, exactly. That's a good idea.
I got a question regards to what she was saying.
What?
Between properties, the easement between the properties, how much space on either side of the property line must there be?
I don't think there is no.
I don't think there is any space. I
Or
think
can you be right again
those-
with the,
I go right again.
I was just wondering.
10
Yeah.
feet easement?
I'm not,
I think it is.
positive, but I'm pretty sure.
There's no easement.
Yeah, so I was just wondering.
Yeah, your property line matches up right up with their
All
property.
right, so when I put my new fence up from the one that was torn down, that was my property, I could put it right on the property.
Right,
Uh-huh.
right there together.
And your stake, I would get a survey.
Oh, it's already surveyed.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, you're good.
Yeah, it's already, so you already had the property survey.
Anything else, Steve?
So then, on the front, how far do I have to be in from the road? Okay, I can't hear you guys, please be quiet.
15,
No,
it's
30 foot.
30 foot, 30 foot from the center of the road.
Wider than you guys whisper. It's kind of level here in front of me, and I don't know, you know.
So you get ready to put it in, we could come help you. If you'll call over and one of us will go help you.
And I believe the new wells on the fence is 6 feet on the back and 5 feet on the front.
So it's 15 from the
No,
middle.
No, the-
Fence,
The tall,
5 feet for the front and 6 feet for the back.
Well, it depends if it's a privacy fence or one you can see through.
Right.
Yeah,
If it's a privacy fence, you gotta be 30 feet back from the corner.
No, I'm
So
just
that you
saying,
could
it's
see
just
around the
chain link
corner.
fence and the average height is 5
I-
feet for the front. of the
don't
property.
quote me, but I think it's 3 feet on a fence that you can't see through.
That's what I'm saying, if it's a chain link, the height
Chain
is
link,
5 feet.
it's 5 feet.
Middle
right?
6.
No, in the front has.
It used to be 4, I think they raised it to 5.
Okay.
How do I know? Is there a place I can look it up?
It's in our town ordinance book.
Yeah.
Okay, so height, you're not sure of.
On
We
the
just
back
had a
fence.
resolution on
Right,
it, so
on the
it's,
back
I
fence,
can't.
6 feet,
I
on the
can't
front
go down,
fence,
yeah,
5
right
feet.
offhand.
But I just put the resolutions all in a book today, so they're all in the book. Just look it up in the book.
Okay, so I just have to come here.
And we'll look up the whole statute and it should list it all out in there exactly.
Yeah, I know I had a 4-foot fence in front of my property because I had big dogs. People were complaining.
Uh-huh.
And they raised it up to 5 feet and I was gonna put in the extra foot for 6 feet right front too. Because I had big dogs. I was told town hall had no problem with that.
All right, I think that's all my fence questions. I have one more topic. And this is about the wells. And from what I understand, we have 5 wells.
Correct.
And are they all working?
We're using 4 at this point in time.
Okay, what happened to number 5?
So what?
What happened to well number 5?
It's still there. It ain't moved.
It's just a backup.
It's just back, we're just not using it at this time.
I believe it also
Okay,
pulls a
so
lot of
it
trash.
does work.
We alternate the wells.
Number 5 does work.
Yes.
Okay, good. That's what I want to. All right, that, now, is the water that we get from an underground river, an aquifer, or what source?
It's from the top. Correct?
Okay. And was the water tested recently?
It's tested monthly.
Monthly, every month we test it. And we actually take it to Pueblo and they do the testing for us.
But why aren't the public receiving copies of the testing results?
Because we don't have the resources to send that out to
It's
everybody, but we
per
do have.
request, I'm pretty sure.
Huh?
So if you request it, we can give it to you.
Yeah, if you request it, we will give
We
it to
got
you.
moles
always
of
have a
all
copy in the
ages.
Office, you're welcome to come to the office anytime and look at any of them. We keep them in a book so you could even go back and look.
They used to just stick them out.
Yeah, if something goes wrong and we have to give you a notice from the state, which could be anything from the latch was left open on a door somewhere to the fence was left open, I mean, anything like that, then we have to put it on, give each person a notice that has water. But if everything is good, we just put them in the book and you're welcome to come in and look at it anytime.
Okay, so we're not getting you copies because we're not requesting.
No, but if you request it, we will absolutely give you copies of what you want.
Okay. Alright, that's all I have. Thank you for.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank
Eve.
you, Eve.
Building inspector discussion. Vicky? I'm gonna let you take this one. Okay,
Trash
so the-
truck.
Trash truck. We,
Oh, I thought we switched those, but okay, sorry. Hold on, Vicky. Trash truck number 10 and trash truck number 7.
Seven's brakes is giving us trouble.
We took it state, right?
Yeah.
Levi? Yeah. So it is at Ty's.
Yeah.
But
His
the
office.
thing with Ty, once he gets it done, he won't let it go until he's paid.
Right. Mhm.
So, yeah.
Which needs to happen soon because 10's main cylinder is acting up and needs fixed.
Okay.
And we can only, get about 6 yards in there?
Yeah, about 6, yep.
And then I have to go down.
And then I have to go down. Right.
Jerome said it's a pain,
Yes.
so. So
So we don't know how much 7's gonna be until he tells us.
2,500 to $3,000, depending if it needs hubs or drums.
Well, I know the one for sure needs a drum, without a doubt, so probably.
Yeah.
might as well do them all.
where are we at on truck 10?
It needs a packing ram
Mhm.
Is that
redone.
the $15,000?
Well, it's a big.
It would be very expensive to replace, but we can probably put a seal kit in it.
To rebuild it?
To rebuild it, just guessing, but I think one of the seals is leaking.
Scarred up.
Yeah, right.
Where it has Ty, have we talked to Ty about that?
It was mentioned briefly, but that was it. We was more worried about getting Seven back on the road so he could then have time to look at it, so.
You know, you're probably busy trying to finish the house, but if you come in tomorrow, can we call Ty
Mhm.
and talk to him?
Mhm.
Okay. So we will call Ty about truck 10 tomorrow. He knows to go ahead and start on 7. So I think that's pretty much where we're at. I know that, there's some concerns about what our trash guys are gonna do tomorrow.
We only have one truck to
We only
run.
have one truck. We have 5 guys scheduled.
Uh,
So Gary, any recommendations?
Let them run truck 2 and then let them run 10, what they can, and just go dump. I mean, they will be so far behind, even as is, they're gonna have to run 2 trucks till Friday just to keep from falling behind, so. I mean, that's all I know to do is run 2 trucks.
So since
Man,
Rob
just-
and Levi are both here, let's give them specific instruction what to do in the morning. So that this-
So,
everybody's on the same.
Are you all in truck 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so they should take the new guy with them.
Okay.
That will make them a little faster, and then.
Welcome in,
the other
Lori.
2 can take truck 10.
So clear's red. Just, he just has this look on his face like,
Yeah.
What is the time frame to get it back on lot?
Up to Ty, I mean, don't know until he
Mercy.
digs in
Gotcha.
there, he's usually quick.
mercy.
Once he has the parts, he usually concentrates on it and gets it done, but, couple days probably. Yeah.
Upset.
Every minute that truck's not moving, it's not making money.
Yeah, and he keeps stuff like pods and stuff there, so he don't always have to order everything, but he's probably gonna have to order drums or go get them somewhere, so.
Okay, are you guys good? Robert,
Wow. Just wow.
any more trash discussion?
Oh, yeah, we're out of supervisor.
Yeah. We are out of.
Today was his
Let
last
the
day.
insanity continue, huh?
Doing it for a couple days. We decide what to do.
Well, is it necessary? We have a guy now we can promote up.
Huh?
We have someone we can promote up now.
Who?
Gary Junior.
He's probably-
News Weasel looks like he's about ready to fall
Something to
asleep.
consider.
So for citizens who didn't get their trash emptied, is that going to be resolved?
You're on my, I wrote your name down. You're on my, no, you're on my list. You're on my good list.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I got your message today.
Based on the numbers, I believe it's a dual role. Our trash supervisor could easily also fill in with public works. It's kind of hard to fill both hours at 40 hours without killing the town and wasting a lot of time and money. We had someone that was properly trained as a dual role, someone that might be familiar with Gary. And,
CDL,
sir,
you're gonna be the supervisor, what about the CDL? That's how it's in place.
I've actually talked to him about a CDL. I've encouraged him to. What he does is his business, but we're all for it. We've spoken to, was it C-Tran? We've spoken to
Train them the routes, who's gonna show them all the routes?
you.
Me.
You're our number one trash guy. You are the Levi. You are 6 years our
6
front.
years deep.
There's nobody I have more confidence in than you.
Why couldn't he be the supervisor then?
How much is-
Excellent question.
Would you be willing to volunteer for supervisor?
Gotcha.
I say, Robert,
Thank you.
you have the CDL.
Robert's our best driver.
But you know.
We need him right where he is. But we'll get to that discussion. It's an open table on that one.
Okay, so if we beat trash to death, let's beat something else to death. Okay, Vicky, now you're up.
Building inspector.
So I had Rick come in, because he had to look at some permits. I asked him because we have never paid him for anything since I've been here. And he said that he gets 75% of what the permits are, the fees are.
That defeats the whole purpose of what we do there, all sort of what.
Yeah,
Is it, you know,
he just said that's what he gets paid. I didn't look for the ordinance book. I can tonight. And see.
So we're talking 75% of all of.
No, it's not in there.
Mhm.
Mhm,
So that just took back everything we just made off that.
mhm.
Exactly. And I told Vicky, I said, I do know that Jesus gets 50% of all their stuff at Broadway. So he probably is not far off,
Mhm.
but I just, that defeats the whole purpose of all of the work we have done for the last 6 months. And 75% of,
Is this negotiable?
I don't know.
Maybe we should negotiate.
I bet you if you guys would sit down with Rick, I imagine it could be negotiable.
Well, who would likely,
Or maybe,
Rick tomorrow and ask you if you could stop by, because I know he goes through here in the morning and in the afternoon. See if you could stop by and I'll try to negotiate with you, because that's just unheard of. 75%.
What is the standard?
50% for that.
I have no clue.
Let me talk to Rick and see what I can come up with, because I'll get back to you guys with it.
So that's.
Okay, Angel, we're going to talk about you now.
What up, Joe?
Vicky, would you like to talk about Angel also?
What?
She's right there, you wanna talk about her? Yeah, just don't use that language. About her coming in.
Oh, she did say that she'd be willing to volunteer to answer phones and take messages. She's not really interested in taking money or anything, but she can answer the phones, write down messages and then give them to us, you know, and then even if Cindy's in help, oh, that's right. So yeah, we can return the calls.
how many hours would you be willing to volunteer? Do you have a schedule in mind?
It's like, on Mondays, is that what we decided? Mondays and Thursdays, like from 8:30 to noonish.
Outstanding.
That-
Yes.
I
That's
think
great.
That's great, because that seems to be when. they're
And we need a
busy.
lot of your help. Anyone that's willing to come up and volunteer responsibly, show up on time, do the job. We all need some help. It's the only way we're gonna fix the town is with everyone involved.
And
Hell
the-
yeah.
And the phones is very, very important. When people get somebody on the phone, they just get so excited. So.
It's gonna be more stressful than that. I have answered many calls in the last month.
Yeah.
Many very angry customers who were upset we're not taking their money properly. So I think that will absolutely help that.
So we're,
just answering the
I haven't
phone.
encountered
I
any
got
of that yet, but I've encountered people are like, oh, you are there.
Oh, I have.
So, yeah, so,
One was very angry, you know.
we can vote on this to approve the Angel as a volunteer and
Okay,
vote on it. If I could have a motion
motion.
to approve Angel to come in and volunteer those 2 days a week.
I make a motion.
Okay, can I have a second? Okay,
Gary seconds.
all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. You're committed now. That's fine. And if Shadow wants to answer the phone, have it. Okay, that would be great. So now we're gonna swear in the 2 newest members of the board. So that would be Joe Roski. And do you want to be called Jerry or Jay?
I'm already sworn in, all right?
Yeah, but we're swearing you in for the next round.
Whatever works. Do I need to stand over there? That's awkward.
Sorry.
No problem.
Okay, you must stand. If I have to stand, everybody has to stand. Okay. We're going to raise your right hand, please. Just shut it for a minute. I, and state your name,
I just Russell.
do solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
by the ever living God that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
Support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Colorado,
Constitution of the State of Colorado,
and the laws of the State of Colorado,
laws of the State of Colorado.
and will faithfully perform the duties of the office
And basically perform duties of the office
of trustee
of trustee.
upon which I am about to enter to the best of my ability.
I would do it, John, out there. That's my ability.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Congratulations. You can have my seat, I'll find it.
Thank you, you're on. Thank you.
Y'all canceled the election. Does this mean that y'all are appointing those yet? That they, two terms, are they still elected and get 4-year terms? Did y'all just effectively take away 2 years
No, they're elected for 4 years.
without an election?
Yeah. Because they would have automatically got in anyway, because there's only 2 of them running with 4 choices. If you will file them.
There's no point on election, they all run for the seats because there's no writing candidates to,
I need. I'll fill it out.
no, I'm.
Do you want me to listen? Do you want to sign this and then you have to file them with? Yeah.
They tried to Colorado.
Maybe, yeah, I did. I know you did. I know you did. I watched you and she said you didn't. So very nice. Yeah. Michael, do you have any for us? Do you kind of like to update us on this deal with the street and what happened with the behind it today?
Well, so far, we flushed it, and everything was flowing good, so right now, I'm not exactly certain what's going on.
Oh, it's flowing.
But there may not still have water in it.
Okay, when Eric goes, that kind of scares me a little bit. Any idea? I mean, could it be from their house to the?
Well, no, but here's the thing, they put a new line in from the house all the way up to the house,
Uh-huh,
there by the potato pit. So one of these, for 2 cleanouts,
uh-huh.
and they're probably 8-10 feet from the sewer main. And
Didn't they just do that like last year?
no, they did it a month ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I
Ain't been
I
that long.
thought it was a year ago. Well, maybe it has been not that long.
And they had a guy come over yesterday with his machine and he had a camera went down through there. And he went 75 feet down the main in the alley and hit a blockage where he couldn't go no more. So he was thinking that it was, that's where the blockage is at.
Uh-huh.
Mike ran water and that stuff down from the other manhole this afternoon and had a good flow there behind the old bar over here.
Uh-huh.
And it could be just more stuff that's right in their pipe in the main where it dumps in. It needs to be shoved out there.
Okay.
Hard to say.
Still, we don't need to call
I'll give it,
Simon from Lyman.
I'll call Jason and talk to him.
Okay.
And maybe you can get that guy to come back over again and run it from right there over to the main and see what's going on now that we got the main flushed out.
Okay, good. Yes, ma'am.
Is, she compared with all her friends?
Yeah, getting close.
I think they still have some stuff north of the tracks to
Yeah.
do, and they're waiting on a permit.
We're hoping. Are you having problems?
No, but I did begin to wonder if, because all the stuff that got marked on my part of the house, there's nothing over there, so.
Are they little white marks?
Huh?
Are they little white marks?
Oh, no. They're
She
bad.
just borrowed it, Lori. She put in a Post-it note. She'll pay it back.
It's in an envelope and then under her pillow, under her mattress. Disgusting.
Well, I'm not sure just how the CCOM's gonna do their wiring going to the houses for the internet. The way it looks, are all gonna be overhead, coming off the power pole going to the house, just like your phone line.
Oh, I don't have no wires at my.
Miss Mayor, point of order.
Then, they'll have to
Okay.
either bore it over to your place.
Back to point of order. I call point of order, so we'll all.
I think that's good.
I gotta do it.
I got it. Jay told me I got it.
Clerk's report, do you have anything?
Yeah, I just have a few things. I will pass it down. This is,
Sounds
one
like
of our
someone's the
awnings,
puppeteer.
got messed up from that.
Go, Cindy.
hailstorm.
Go, Cindy.
We couldn't get a hold of the company, but there was somebody that just recently purchased it and reached out to me. So I did get you an estimate. These are the same people, but they changed their name. They used to be, Pride City Awnings. Now they're First Design. And so that's what he gave us for the estimate. I don't know. I could reach out to Sursa because I'm not really sure if they'll cover it, because they did take note of the damage.
Can we get more estimates?
We couldn't find any other places.
$9,000.
I heard rumor the new awning out front's gonna say "Predators welcome."
Is he here?
Dude, they said they might as well have taken out a billboard.
When I come in tomorrow, would you make a note for me to get you, a guy's name, and we could get him to give us a quote? I know it's not gonna be $9,000. That is a lot of money.
Because they're charging us $700 for 330 miles to come here.
And there's also.
He's in.
No, that's enough for 2 trips back and forth.
That's crazy.
Phone number. And Marge's gonna bring us a phone number also.
How are they just pushing the pedophile thing under the table? Like it doesn't matter that these guys are working for the town.
I don't know. Maybe it's small town politics. I don't know. I still haven't figured it out. But Newsweasel down there, he could tell you. He likes that. You know, he's got people working for him like that.
There is, with PVC, I don't know if we bought any PVC between 2021 and I'm pretty sure not since, I don't know.
We did for the sprinkler lines.
2025, did we?
Yeah, for the sprinkler lines.
Okay, well then I will go ahead and pack these down. There's a lawsuit about that, so, and they were reaching out to us. Yeah.
Yeah, like 1,200 foot.
As long as I'm not drinking it in the state.
And then the next thing is, QuickBooks sent out something for on deck. It looks like lines of credit. I'm not saying we should do that. I'm just passing that. It just we can get that to you.
Don't touch the lines of credit. Don't do it.
Jess told me he'd be sending you one. We need to get that back.
I did not see anything come in from.
Okay, well, we need to work on that.
Okay.
He said that whatever contract we had ended at the end of 25. So everybody, including the who applies for that.
It's supposed to be.
They got to do something, Lori.
Jerome's.
They need to take the dairy cow to the auction. Cattle prices are insane.
I mean,
A 3-day bull went for almost $1,000.
This is. Somebody put in. I believe this is the paperwork that Sam was talking about. That's the original. That's right. After Vicky went down.
Yeah, man's got to eat, Lori. You know.
You mean dairy cows got to eat? I don't see the men in her family being
does that mean
robust.
Yeah, so we have 100 acre feet left from last year, but in June they will take that and another 30.
I'm trying to figure out what kind of gimbal he's got. I think that's the Thingy 5000. It even comes with a chin rest.
In there, remaining so whatever we apply for this year.
A chin rest.
And get would go and top of that.
Because he's got such a massive jaw.
Well,
The next
I mean,
speaker,
from this angle, it doesn't
that
look
I-
like it. Maybe he's been using the chin rest a little bit too much.
Oh, yeah.
Man,
that
and,
is- They came
where's
out
the sunglasses?
probably February, to look at the damage to the actual trucks. There was only, I believe, one truck because it was, like it wasn't too old. There's like something in there that we can't go over. I think I think it might be like 8 or 10 years old or something. So the one truck, I think it was the trash truck, and they did check out the town truck. And so that's their report. And then all I have is some paperwork from McGuire that got back to us in April to talk to you guys about that. More about what you asked in the last meeting, but that meeting. Talk to you guys about that.
Anything else?
That's it.
Jay?
I have 5 points. First one being the letter to the town announcing the letter of intent. I wrote one up as we discussed earlier. Just had Mr. Johnston read it. We made a couple of quick changes. It's very generic, very open. Did not get a chance to print it. I can read it out loud if you'd like, or we can get to that later. But
Let's, get it, bring it in tomorrow. I should be here tomorrow. And we'll get them printed and start,
do we need a motion to do that?
do we?
Doesn't hurt.
Okay, I need a motion to send out a letter of intent to every address in the city limits
As a bulk rate.
as a bulk rate, and I'm sure Cynthia could do it for us. So we can get letters of intent for members of the board. Somebody would like to make that motion.
I'll make the motion.
Need a second?
I'll second.
Okay, and all in favor?
And I'll handle that tomorrow.
Yeehaw!
We could get it printed and get it.
Yes, ma'am.
Sent out.
I tried to give it to the post office today. They just weren't answering.
Can she give us the addresses or do we?
No,
have
well,
to do it?
we hand
Is
her
this a
pile.
good thing?
We walk right into that building, hand her a pile. She walks right to the boxes and puts them in. That's all there is to it.
I don't know.
Well, I did it 2 years ago to
I got
every
lost.
resident in Sugar City.
Nobody cares,
It cost
Larry.
me $38 for shipping. It did not take 2 days to.
I'm sober enough that I care.
No, we got the postmaster tomorrow. He's easy to talk to.
Okay.
What the hell is wrong?
All right, that's the first one. Second are the phones. Our phone system is operated on VoIP, which is an internet-based system. Set up properly with our Starlink, we can get much better service. Also, we're paying for an absolutely ridiculous amount of extra features that we have not touched. No one's fault, but there's no one to take the charge to go up and fix and straighten it out. So I'm asking for the board's permission or authorization to contact the company and to go into our phone systems and make attempts to straighten it out.
That makes you.
Nextiva. It can be, right now we have 4 lines. We only need 2 of them. We are locked in a contract for the next 16 months that cost as much to get out of as it costs to pay for the service. Now, 16 months from now, we can downgrade that service from $270 or something like that down to about $100. We are currently renting our phones. There's a lot of things in the contract that are not ideal that need to be dealt with at the next contract. So all that aside,
There shouldn't
I have
be a
technical
next
knowledge.
contract.
If you will allow me, and I hope I don't break it, I will attempt to straighten it out.
How does that affect our fax line?
Fax line is a separate
I
line.
think it's sweet they're thinking about the
I will-
future.
before I make any changes, I will
2 years from now,
very well
4
make
years
sure.
from now. Good luck.
But I don't want to do anything without everyone's approval.
So what? You're gonna have to dummy it down for me. So exactly what will you be fixing?
We'll be finding out why they're not truncated properly.
Okay.
The idea is that, all right,
They're
here's a
not-
great example.
They're not rolling over. I know they're not.
We are not getting our calls through. I have fielded numerous calls in the last month. Many of our customers are trying to get a hold of us, are trying to give us money, and we can't, they're not getting through. I've spent enough time in the office to know that the phones aren't ringing for these callers. It's not the ladies blowing them off. It's not that they're too busy. It's they're not getting through. So someone needs to look at it. More than likely, it can be fixed in a day or two. There's always a chance with technology of breaking it before you make it better. So I put that out there clearly, but somebody needs to do it. Not to mention there are a ton of extra features, including voice response and AI that we are paying for that could be used to send, or as the voicemail comes in, it will automatically translate it to text and send Vicky an email. No more answer. We're paying for that service. Let's use it.
Yeah.
Well, let me enforce it.
So, yeah.
We're paying $65 a month for that particular feature and no one has touched it. So unless someone else wants to take the lead, and I will gladly step aside, we need our phone systems fixed so that we can get our money.
Okay. Well, and I know that I've been going back through the emails and pulling the voicemails, so I know that it's doing what it's supposed to do, I think. Of course, sort of.
You don't have to agree with me. We can let them be broken if you
Well,
want,
no,
but I'm volunteering to offer or to fix it. But I'm every one of these steps, I'm asking for council approval because I'm not arguing about this.
So I think we just need a motion to approve, to let you try to
Fix the phone
do
system.
your magic or whatever, so.
I
can I have a
will,
motion?
I will make said motion.
Okay, Joe is the first. I kind of get a second. Gary's second. All in favor? Any opposed? Okay. The phone is in your lap.
Okay,
So-
I'll start on that next week.
Okay,
Security system, we just paid a back fee and the current fee to be recording online. It's not set up. Again, if you'll let me, I'll take the lead on that. I'll contact the security company. For what reason the DVR is unplugged from the internet right now, or was when I found it a couple of weeks ago, I don't understand. But I would like to fix it because why are we paying for it if we're not using it, just like the phones?
going to a cloud or something.
It would be if you plug the little cable in
Oh, okay.
and set it up. I don't know if it's set up because without authorization, I'm not trying to step on toes.
Okay.
So with council approval, I will
Well,
contact
maybe
them.
that would go along with the phone. Cause doesn't it all kind of,
One's a phone, one's DVR.
okay,
Two different companies, two different contracts.
where does our security come from?
Good question.
Oh.
I believe Triad, but I'm not 100%. Vicky, can you answer that question? Who provides our internet security or our,
Our internet security or our camera storage?
or are they not?
That would be
tied
Alert
together?
360.
Yeah.
Okay, so Alert 360, I need to
Oh.
find out if they even know we exist other than.
There
our
is
money.
a letter on that front desk from, with the phone number on it for alert. 360.
Let's get them talking to our DVR.
Okay. I say that's just a phone call.
It should be, and maybe a little technical stuff, but I don't want to make changes that might break something without you knowing what I'm doing.
It sounds like to me it's already broke. It just needs
It
to be
is.
fixed.
Yes, ma'am.
So let's get it fixed.
Okay. Can I get a motion on that?
Yes, can I have a motion to agree to let Jay make that phone call to get our security up and running?
I will move.
Gary moved. Joe second. Everybody in favor?
All right.
Okay.
All right, two more points. The time clock. We're having a lot of problems tracking our time and our employees. There's been at least two incidences that bring up questions as to our time clock. We have QuickBooks Online for a very small extra fee, probably less than we actually pay Vicky to go manually and do it like we did in the 80s. It's a very simple app. It works very well. We're already paying for almost all the features. To avoid future conflict over the time clocks, I think it is prudent to switch over now.
And what Jay showed me is you can't clock in until you're like, what, 500 feet from the building?
We set the distance. Mine happens to be like 500 feet from the house, but I think we can do it right down to right here. What that allows us to do is, one, it automatically enters everyone's time into the computer. There is no more he said, she said, or a mistake or whatever. It's tracked.
Yeah.
When it's in the system, Vicky no longer has to spend 2 or 3 hours every week handwriting it out. It just makes sense. It's the way things are done these days. I personally log in on one of these apps. I believe others have. It's just modern technology. It doesn't hurt anyone. It just keeps us all honest. Is that something we can agree on?
Well, does everyone have a phone first?
Honestly, you don't have to have a phone. I worked at Baxton's and they had a tablet where it was just mounted to the wall and you put your last 4 digits of your
There we go.
security number in. Oh. It had your time, you clicked in, you're clocked in, you walk away.
Okay. Because I don't want to maybe-
You don't know how to use the phone. I don't know how to use this phone.
Well, we'll figure out a way to make it easy on you guys.
Literally just an app. where you
We're
just
not
click
trying to
on
make you,
social
you guys are
media.
on it. I thank you for your service. You aren't, we just need to be able to track it, and everyone's tired of that little mechanical deal out there, the jams about everything. Well, we can't get accurate timing, and it's not a personal thing, it's just business.
That time clock is.
Okay.
You did out, it had that much dirt inside of it. It was just awful.
It was full of dirt. The lock on it's busted. It takes 2 seconds to manipulate the time on it. It's no longer what we need.
So
How much is it to add that?
I believe was it $20 a month?
Yeah,
How much was it?
it was way more than that. I can get an exact, I just don't know.
Well, we can get to that at the next meeting. We'll get the information, but more importantly, I want to on the record that our current mechanical time clock is not doing the job.
He did look at that.
I've already.
Yeah, this isn't something I came up with. I think all of you already.
Too much.
I have looked at places to sell things like that secondhand. They are so expensive. We could pay for QuickBooks over and over and over again before we get a used one, but we don't know if it's gonna work or not.
All right, we'll put that on the agenda for next.
Yes.
Okay. And then tracking of our vehicles, following numerous reports about our vehicles being in Ordway.
Don't we have track?
We do.
We had Track My Truck or something.
We do. So I use Track My Truck, and I found that our old brown Dodge goes to the Family Dollar very, very often. It makes unique trips, not to anywhere but the Family Dollar. I have images if you want to see it. It's all on, it's not hard to pull up. And when I say specifically to Family Dollar, like go to the well, come back to the highway, drive all the way to Ordway, go specifically to the Family Dollar or specifically to JR's, and then turn right around and come back. Now, I asked the ladies in the office to help me understand why our truck would be there. I could not get an answer. They just don't know. I tried to communicate with an employee. I did not get a good answer. Rather than make this an employee issue, it should be a policy issue. I think anytime our truck, especially if it's going to town every day to the Family Dollar store, probably on a personal run, that's got to stop. That's probably $20 a day between labor, gas. We're wasting. So I ask that from now on, anytime a work vehicle leaves the town except to go to the well, somebody gets a text, plain and simple, or a justification of why our truck is at a personal store in town 3-4 days a week. So I'd rather adjust it in policy. Let's make a rule that if the truck goes out of town, we know, period. That way it's not on the employee, it's on the town.
Well, I know they have to go to Ben's for gas,
They do. And it,
and I know they go to Ben's for tires, because that's where Gary went yesterday.
oh, absolutely.
Not you, Gary, the other Gary.
And like JR's, though.
Huh?
Things like JR's.
Hold on.
It's not that scholar. It's one of the difference.
I wanted to get with you earlier about this, but we have not had good communication. Here is one of the. Here's a perfect example. That right there is the Family Dollar. That over there has been gas company. So yeah, sometimes it could have been gas. But we don't own that thing. We don't own that thing. We don't own that thing. You understand?
Yes.
I'm not trying to target an employee, I'm trying to change the policy.
Okay. So.
Uh-oh, Jay.
Why wouldn't you target them?
Well, because that is the supervisor of that department's job. My position is not over the maintenance department. My position hopefully will be over the office. Rather than me try to be the guy that wants to, I'm not going to target any one employee.
And if you want to mention something employee specific in an open forum like this, the employee has to be here so that they can defend themselves for statute.
And I'd really rather just change the policy. Whatever's been happening for the last few years, there's a lot of that. From here forward, we're gonna operate like a business. Our people are gonna come and go. We're gonna know where they are. We're gonna know what they do, and we're gonna pay them for it. That's how it works. So can
We
get
are
that
watching.
motion?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I'm thinking, and my brain's going 500 different ways.
It's simple.
I'm
If-
trying to think how to word that.
If the town truck leaves town, other than the wells,
But can we say that because we've got a trash truck that's in and out of town?
I mean the brown trucks,
With the gray one? Yeah, what color is that?
the old Dodge. Great.
Can we table this to be talked about?
Is something gonna happen at the next meeting?
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll come up with.
we'll put it on the agenda.
Put it on the agenda, how big, put it on the agenda.
Good.
We'll come up with a policy.
Okay, I'm very negotiable. I don't actually want to make it about a person. I just don't want our trucks in town on our dime.
I agree with that. So let's, me and you chat tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
sometime. We will come up with a policy together
Yes, ma'am.
and we'll do that. How does
Sounds
that
good.
sound?
Sounds great. And that is democracy right there.
There you go. Okay,
And that's all I've got.
Just to let you guys know, Caleb looked it up real quick. It is for the first 3 months, it's $20 a month.
Mhm.
Every month thereafter, it's 40 and then $10 per user account a month. So we have 11 people. Well,
All right.
10.
So 150 a month.
I'll do more research for the agenda next cycle.
part-time. Part-time,
Part-time?
part-time, it's the exact same thing as we could do there.
I'm flexible. I'm just trying to get,
It's called part-time.
okay,
And I think it's like $300 a year, but you can have up to 25 employees. No,
Okay.
it's gotta be more than that, cause I have my pool employees. 30 employees that can log in. Everything's done from your phone. You could do exactly what we're gonna do for QuickBooks.
you understand what I'm trying to do.
Yes.
I am very flexible with the software, who, how, when, but our current system does not work.
And part-time also runs the reports. So all Vicky would have to do is run like a report and say.
Why has Cody been staring at the table for most of the meeting?
Out right there.
That's what we need.
So, yeah, part-time.
Okay.
Hey, Gary?
I think we've covered most everything.
I already was watching you people's show.
Eric? Ron? Joe?
Yeah.
I got some. For the people that cannot get through the phone, that you get what you're gonna do. And they try to call and give it, pay the bill for the trash.
Yeah.
Will it be okay? Have her make a money order for some where we can take it and then bring it into you guys?
Well,
That might get complicated.
No.
yeah,
You're not bonded to handle money.
I wouldn't want to be responsible.
Just
Either
call me
is
like you
the
did the last
dairy
one.
cow.
We will straighten them out. I'm gonna be working with the ladies. We're gonna get the billing straightened out. A lot of this is, give me 90 days. If I don't do it, it's my fault, but give me 90 days and we're gonna straighten this out.
I want to make that because there's a lot in the one.
Good luck.
I have a bunch of stuff, but it can wait. It's stuff that needs to be handled in the future. So I think everything can wait. I have been helping the girls out in the office. I put enough stamps on letters today to float a boat, so we could look for China and all those stamps.
Why do we not use digital stamps?
Well, that was my question about 4 o'clock today when my fingers were going numb,
Yeah,
because we could print it.
I would think that's
come
what we're
to the
doing.
Bill,
Yeah,
and so we are going to definitely look into that the next week.
yeah.
Yeah, because my fingers are numb now from pulling stamps.
Ma'am?
It's probably an affordability issue right now.
Oh, yeah, we're broke.
It might be. Expensive the last time we looked into it. It might be. I think that's what happened the last time, right? When we wanted to do it.
They're broke.
Yeah.
We just couldn't afford it because it gets
Broke.
started with permit fees is kind of expensive, but it's so nice. But what we're spending in stamps.
They can at least afford to pay some
Some
lawsuits.
fingers, I thought she had sticky fingers.
Well, mine was volunteer.
volunteer.
What if I'm not around?
Well, I'd say $18 an hour or something like that.
Exactly. So we need to look into that. We're looking into that.
Okay.
So anyway, if there's nothing else, I would like to call for a motion to adjourn. Thank you. I have a first from Eric, a second from Ron, and all in favor? Aye, okay.
Aye.
Welcome to Joe, welcome to Jay.
Did it without yelling, folks.
Yeah.
Nobody yelled it anyway. It doesn't you.
Alright. Alright, let's go over here like so. Alright.
There's a small tip.
It's the first try. Give me a month or a year.
I want to make sure you can hear that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We all just act like adults when we make it through. I'm not even
He was pissed, shaking his head at you, boys. He's going to sue you.
Well, that's only if he goes by the news weasel.
He is a weasel.
That is the 5,000. Look, it's not even electronic.
You see that young lady in front of you? She used to sit on the board. She resigned her position on the board.
I was trying to look the other way.
No, you're not. I was telling another lady it's refreshing to talk to someone who has had
Oh my God.
oh my God.
Yeah, that's why we were like,
I don't think anybody wanted to talk to him. Snippity snap.
And then he comes back.
Hi, Kim.
Like everyone else around here, you got on her mama.
You guys been at it for 10 years.
She might as well be your wife, man. You spend more time with her than anyone, Joe.
Oh, I wasn't fast enough.
Shut out.
Damn.
Shut out. Well, Lori, what'd you think about that town meeting?
Well, I'm disappointed. I wanted to be sitting in my house scared to death that somebody was going to be assaulted and it was going to be our friends. But yeah, what are you going to do? Nobody cares, like you said.
Oh, you don't.
I like the fact that they're planning for the future. I do like that, though. They have great hopes for the future. 2 years, 4 years. Yeah, let's see if you get there, guys. Oh, how sad. What did you guys think?
I thought it was quite interesting.
I have to say that I think that we essentially got rid of an entire board in the town.
What is that mass mailing he's talking about? That intent? Is it an intent to sue?
No, it's for the board positions.
Oh,
it's to
gotcha.
It's to let everybody know how they can put in their letter of intent and what the letter of intent includes and what they need.
They don't have it on the internet where they can pay their bill on the internet?
Did you see
You
the
would think that that would
population?
be-
Did you see the population in that room tonight?
Did you see?
Well,
the
I did
internet
hear.
service
I
when
heard the
we
dueling banjo music playing, and I thought of Deliverance. So yes, I did see
Yeah,
those
when
people
we
in the
switched
room.
over to Kim's stream, did you see the internet? That's in the town hall. That town don't
Right.
have it. Man, what are you talking about?
They don't have shit.
Jeez,
Right.
they had a pot
And
shop.
so, is one of her relatives on the board as well, or is that just somebody named Roberts, or did I misunderstand it? Was it Robert, like the first
Robert.
name?
Oh, Roberts. That's the guy that allegedly on video broke into the town hall and decided to help himself to some records and take some pictures and
Right. But
yeah, I
isn't
don't
he related to Cindy?
Forget the ballots.
know.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Yes, he's related to Cindy, or
I
no?
don't believe so.
Okay, gotcha.
He broke in. He was also looking for the ballots. He also violated the election law by voting before the polls opened, along with the mayor.
Dirty little fuckers, aren't they? Thinking that they're not gonna get caught. Surprise! It's a bad dream for you guys.
Mhm.
Yeah, plug the internet though.
Did you see
Lori,
how the
you know
what?
when he
They're
broke in,
slow
he had
learners, man.
internet. He thought that stopped the cameras, I suppose.
Right? God. And Cody, what a disgrace. Ugh. I have nothing nice to say.
Dang, Cody. Yeah. He was kind of quiet today, really, overall. For a mayor pro tem.
You know what I say, Lori? You say goodnight, Gracie.
Right? That Michael, what was his name? Michael Matthews? That perv.
Well,
I didn't recognize him at first.
Well,
He
and
didn't look
I had
the
to.
same as the last time I saw him. I'm sorry, go ahead, Josh.
No, it's all right. I had to test their Robert rules. I mean, I thought that they were supposed to call order when you make an accusation about lying to somebody. I thought that you had to call order, and that's not a part of that's not a part of the meeting.
Nope.
They don't retain well.
No, they just got through that little presentation. I enjoyed that personally.
In one ear, out
I
the
can't-
other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for them.
It sounded nice.
Gives us something to talk about. Yeah, it gives us something to talk about. Gives you something to Cora request.
Nobody even wants
They're
to.
always saying stuff they shouldn't be saying.
They're going to appoint
How old
people
is that Cora request?
Well,
John?
Let me put it to you this way. Right now, at $75 a day, they're about $750 in the hole.
Oh, that's it? That's it? What happened to that other thing, that intent to sue? What's
That's
going
so
on with
far.
that?
No, the letter of intent to sue is totally separate issue than what we're dealing with here.
Oh,
Two
I
separate
gotcha.
issues. You're
I
conflating them.
gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. See, you guys do so much stuff. I don't know. I can't keep track. I don't want to keep
Well,
track. It hurts my head.
Yeah, it was getting so hard. We had to get. You know what the problem is too, though, Lori, is the second request. The second request that I made had to do with pictures that was sent by a guy that's running for sheriff's office, right?
Right, the
Out-
dick
out
pics.
the Crowley area. So it makes you wonder if he's sending sexually harassing pictures to town employees, right?
Yeah, what's he doing with the general public?
How can you trust somebody who's breaking the law with being the sheriff in that county?
Correct. I agree 100%. Yeah, he shows up to your house to see how you're doing and whips out his wiener. No, thank you. That's not the serve and protect I need. You know? Mm-mm.
Oh, fucking killing me.
Speaking of whipping out your wiener, I mean, we've been so busy, we had to send the weasel in, you know?
Right? And we want to just give a shout out there to Seco Newts, News Weasel.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where we'd be without that guy. You know?
Say good night to all. Thanks for coming.
Right.
I
What
think he
happened with
was-
that Michael Matthews? Like, how did he get, did you invite him on to the live?
Yeah, we
And then
invited
he
him.
accidentally left his camera on?
No.
He did it on purpose.
No, for some reason, like they have like closed down the Zoom and then brought it back up, and then we couldn't get any audio, and nobody else could get any audio, but this guy had audio, and we're like, all right, Mike, we're running off your audio, bro. Here's your moment.
Right. His hour and a half of fame.
We brought him on the stream, and yeah, he was there for a little bit, then he wasn't.
Ah.
Yeah, we tried to get him to come on today, but he was not falling for that shit again.
No.
You're talking about our favorite code enforcement officer.
He wouldn't say nothing. I was like, hey, you people, is he ignoring you? And he's like, no, I'm not.
So funny. Oh my God.
He was
You
definitely
guys are so hilarious.
He did not want to come on the show again. I don't know. He probably got reamed out at the fire department or something.
Maybe.
Hard telling. He doesn't, he's not playing with a full deck to begin with. So
I couldn't tell if his eyebrows were missing this last stream. Maybe they I was thinking maybe he got hazed for coming on the show.
did he have a shaved head last time? Or was it just I thought he had a shaved head this time? I don't know. Inquiring minds,
I mean, he's not a close friend, Lori. He's just a Zoom friend at this point. We don't know too much about him, Lori.
Just a Zoom friend. Okay.
I mean, he does have a colorful past. Okay. All right. That's it. No. All right. We like you, Mike. Mike, you're always welcome on the show, Mike. Come on up.
We're just playing with you, Mike. Come back.
He's probably
We won't
watching.
hurt you. We
Last
promise.
time we were on You Peoples and he came over last time. He was watching it. And so, yeah, he knows. You can come up.
Well,
if
I
you
think
want.
I think that comment was made the last time he was there too. I don't think he was spared. Him and the other guy. Eichhorn, is that his name?
Yeah, no, I don't know right now. I don't know right now, Lori.
You don't have a list of pedophiles on your computer that
There's
you
a
can
whole
just flip
slew of
to?
them motherfucking, there's a whole slew of sex offenders. It's weird, but
Oh
we're
I
not
know, hard to believe, right? Fucking
Like,
animals.
At first, I thought like the map that I was looking at was going to be the targets that, you know, come over from Iran. And then I realized that it wasn't that map that I was looking at. Oh my God. There was so many places.
Oh my God. You're in the pedophile capital of the world.
Oh, I'm telling you, oh God, it's so bad, Lori. Don't look at that map. It's bad. It's bad.
Am I going to recognize any names? I guess that's the next question I should ask. Am I going to know anybody on that list?
You may.
Oh,
It's
I
a
hope not. I
possibility.
hope not. Right? Fuck. I don't. No, I'm not looking at
Just,
that
you
map, and
just
I'm not
might.
looking at the
I mean, you
list.
do hang around in Gary's chat.
No, I just might not. Oh, I gotta leave the Gary show. It's getting too crazy for me. It was a
Oh,
nice
yeah.
fight today. Holy
Yeah, I heard,
shit.
I was hearing about Gary Reed's morning show, huh? Was that good?
Yeah. Oh yeah. He was fighting with Raylan like he did the last week, over politics. And
Oh,
I wasn't even really paying attention because in the mornings, I'm doing chores and, I'm saying good morning to people and I'm reading text. I'm fucking around, and all of a sudden I heard him go, fuck. And I was like, what did I miss? And then I said, did I just hear the fuck or, the F word? And I'm laughing, and then
man.
I heard him and her engaging and I'm like, okay, here we go. And there was like 4 of us that were talking and I didn't talk for the longest time. And he's like, is Lori still on here? Yeah, Lori's taking the 5th. Lori doesn't want to be part of this again. I don't want to referee. And so, I did put it out there that, we are a free speech format and we agree to disagree, let's be mature. And then, Gary called her an ass and I think he called her a dumbass and she called him a dumbass. And it was just like, this is okay. And they used to date, so they have history, so it's like, I don't even know how old they were when they were dating, but
Right now they just argue like they're married.
Yeah, it's history. Yeah. It's like they never broke up, because I'm sure it was the same back then.
Over politics. Think
Right.
about the word itself. Poly meaning 2, ticks
Right.
meaning fucking bloodsuckers. So
Right.
you got both sides of the fucking, sucking blood. Politics. Yeah, sounds about right.
Politics.
Yeah. Fucking us over from both sides. That's the way it is. And yeah, it's funny how many people fight over politics. Kind of funny to me. Like how people fight with me because I don't believe in politics like that. Like I think
Well, the fact that people get so passionate and so violent,
Yeah.
You can get passionate.
fighting over it. Yeah. Because
but to sit there and take it to a level.
You're talking about, dude. Like it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't compute. So
Yeah, when people are taking it to a level where they're actually assaulting people over opinions, that's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. And
America.
America, where we fight for what we believe in. I agree. But it doesn't need to be fisticuffs either. You can have a conversation without getting pissed off, but people are so quick to flame, They're just quick to flame. And as soon as you say the wrong thing, the doors open and get ready for the attack.
Was a snowblower.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
It
You
did.
talking about my mama?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter what you say. You can, there's times I go to post stuff and I reread it because in my brain it sounds okay. And then I reread it and I was like, ooh, no, take out some of those words, but it is what it is, and there were people last week that left the show and then they were asking me what was going on. I said, I'm not my brother's keeper. I don't know what he does. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know who he talks to.
You're supposed to know, Lori.
I know. And people have asked me that they'll hit me up. Where's so and so? How come they didn't show up on the show? I don't know. They think I have more knowledge than I do. I don't. I am ridiculously stupid. I'm putting it out there. I have no culpability of anything. I barely know my own name. I'm not responsible for shit. Nothing. You cannot hold me responsible. You cannot.
Right? Yeah.
No, because I tried using that argument with you and you didn't let that one slide. I had to go and assassinate people for you. I mean, make stuff disappear for you. And
because of that, no. Excuse me. Let's rewind because I think you're leaving out details of the story. You tried to implement a comment that I had posted that was against community standards because you were exercising the First Amendment free speech format. I was already under suspension. When you decided to stand up for my honor, I got an additional 30 days because of you. And so then that's when I said you owed me a steak dinner. But when people started coming after me and you handled that for me, I exonerated you and I said no steak dinner is owed. Right? Correct? Josh? Are you even there?
I'm sorry, Lori. I was preoccupied. One more time.
No, I was talking to Josh. He saved my life, but it was after he put me in, Facebook jail over the free amendment,
Sometimes
free
we
speech.
gotta put our friends in timeout.
I know, yeah. And it's not the first time either, but things happen. You can't hold grudges forever against the people that are trying to save you.
How's the Rock doing? Is it still winning?
I don't know. I haven't talked to anybody. Nobody's talking down there. Nobody. I hope the Rock wins. Shit.
I seen that Aguilar had a story in the Gazette, Denver Gazette.
So, yeah. Nice little fluff story. I loved it.
Yeah, I'm glad that the World Journal exposed that. Otherwise, man, who knows where it would be nowadays.
I know, right?
Oh gosh. There's just no justice, is there? There's just no justice.
I mean, no offense to Ruth. Ruth over at the World Journal has done a kick-ass job of helping us expose it.
Much respect to Ruth.
It's a great thing that the World Journal themselves exposed this. They took all the credit for this one.
Right.
So don't forget Angela.
Oh, and Angela. Angela would have spoke up.
She would have spoke up.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Right. Well, she fought awful hard for that council seat. And she sold a good story too. She told everybody she would figure out where that money was going. And then she quit.
Yeah.
I know the secrets. I gotta go. I'm catching a bus. I can't stand it. I just can't stand it. Stand up for what you're doing. Stand up for what you're doing. If you're exposing stuff, stand up.
I mean, you've had threats. Good Citizen has had threats. I've had threats. John has had threats. And
Right.
hell, these people can't even touch John. John's just a figment of their imagination at this point. They're pretty much ready
Right.
to stab anybody on the street named John.
Yeah, because they don't know if he's real or not. Like, they're not. They're
No,
still.
I'm not laughing at the fact that somebody
still, like,
wants to kill
they're-
you, John. I
if
think
he's
it's hilarious.
If he's a
The-
figment of their imagination, if
Right.
he's AI created, like they don't know.
Well, you've seen those little like
He
delivery
lives on
drone
Plain
things,
Street,
right?
and so living on Plain Street, they really fucking think he's fucked up there, you know. Like,
Well,
oh,
what's really gonna mess with him is when I get one of those delivery like go-kart things with the eyes, like the AI go-kart things, and I'm gonna program it with John's voice saying random shit, and I'm just gonna send it through the town.
Oh yeah, sure.
like a little
What are you gonna? You got to steal that robot
Hey,
because
can we program it to chalk on the wall too?
right.
R2D2 driving around chalking and fucking.
I don't think collectively as a group we can afford to buy one of those. You know, it's a great idea.
We'll borrow some money from Sugar City.
Right. Ask Carly. Tell her you're doing an investigation.
Well, maybe we can make the wheels out of chalk so that way it chalks while it rolls.
It's like an etch a sketch.
We can make it out of old trash truck parts. They got like a whole graveyard of trash trucks. We can make it out of trash truck parts. It'd be free.
Oh, you know what we should do? A trash truck demolition derby. That would be awesome. Go up a ramp and fly through the air. What is that? Like 80 tons?
We could save Sugar City.
Shit. Put your favorite council person in the seat as the driver, but the driver has no control of the vehicle. It's all remote. Oh, poor little Muppets.
Yeah.
I mean,
Last
we'll figure it out.
Last time I
Yeah,
went to
we'll
Sugar
figure it
City-
out.
last time I went to Sugar City, I was out driving around their shit ponds. They got like these great big shit ponds out there. We were just out there driving circles like it was a figure 8 track or something. It was fun. We had a good time.
What's the population out there? Like 200?
I'm not.
I think
not
it's
sure.
Nobody knows.
I think it's 250.
Yeah, it is around like 250, but I think slightly under actually. But I
Oh
was gonna
boy.
say nobody really knows, but yeah.
Yeah, nobody's smart enough to fill out the census. How many people live here?
Right.
Well, does it matter what day of the week it is?
Yeah, like
Oh.
every time they got up to fucking 25, 26, they'd have to start over and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
I got to get a new piece of paper.
It's like that.
I had those fucking people come to my house 4 times and they stand out at the street. You know, they're afraid to walk down the driveway. You know, we're in the forest and I see these people. And I'm like, who the fuck are you? You know, and so I walk out to the driveway and I'm like, hey, you know, well, I'm looking for this address and I'm looking for these people. And do you know these people? And do you know this? And yeah, God, yeah, no, I don't. Yes, I do. Maybe I don't. Get out of here 4 times. And they have those little things that say that they're part of the US Census, but still, I mean, it's a dangerous job. And this lady, she was an older lady, the last one I talked to. And I said, this is kind of dangerous for you. And she goes, oh, I've been really lucky.
Right.
Really lucky until you're not. Your car's sitting down at the railroad tracks in Trinidad and your body's up in Stonewall somewhere. You know?
Crazy, right?
God, these people
Well,
take too many risks.
I hate the hit and run, but I got to get going. I have some work I
Alright.
have to get done. I actually have some record requests I got to put in for one of
Nice
our
to
other
talk to you,
favorite
John.
bands. So
You have a good
I will
night.
catch up with you guys. You guys have
Yeah.
a good night. Stay safe.
You as
all.
well, John. Take care.
John,
Later.
John. Did you click out yet, John? Are you there?
I think he's gone.
He's not.
Left a skid
GCM,
mark.
GCM, I think he's ignoring me.
I think. What's up?
Oh, okay. I just wanted to tell you, have a good night.
Good night, brother.
Love you, bro. Have a great night.
Oh shit. Yeah. Sugar Shitty. Another Sugar Shitty show, guys.
Oh, snap.
Oh, what can we do, you know?
This is what we can do. I tell you what. This is what we're gonna do.
Yeah. Gotta do it.
Gotta do it.
Appreciate you guys.
Yo, check the mic. 1, 2, hear the flow supreme. This ain't a dream, it's the Constitution scheme. 7 articles laid the groundwork, no fakes, no fiction. But the people cried, where's the specific conviction? So James Madison stepped up, pen game was strong, said, we'll add the rights, that's where we belong. The Bill of Fates, amendments 1 to 10, that's the start. The OG guarantee, straight from the heart. Let's get it right now with Amendment Uno. Religion, speech, press, assembly. Yeah, you know, petition the government. Air out your grievances, say what you want unless you're causing serious deviations. True threats, Amendment 2, it's not for show, it's the right to bear arms. Militia needs protection, keep the nation safe from harms. The 3rd Amendment is the peace treaty for the crib. No force quartering the soldiers, get that on the rib. Number 4, police pull up, that's the search is easy. Stop need a warrant, gotta have probable cause or that bus is a fly. 5th Amendment hits hard, that's the due process chain. Grand jury for serious crime or you walk in the rain. No double jeopardy, can't try you twice, that's a fact. And I plead the 5th, cause I'm not turning my back.
Knowledge is power.
Yeah, we got the flow, the constitutional glow from 1 to 15. Watch the knowledge grow, it's the supreme law. Yeah, it runs the whole nation, wrap these lines back. Perfect your civil education, know your rights, Lord. Don't ever sleep, the promises we made, the ones we gotta keep. From liberty to justice, all you find will be amendments.
I just want to say, once again, thank you to the faithful 3. Oh, now 2. Thank you.
I need my defense and